Mo, first of all, welcome to Walsall Football Club. Have you settled in so far this week?
Yeah, it's been very, very good. You know, the boys have been nice to me, making me feel like part of the team. And I've just the other day I just came round in to look round around the training ground, and I've been impressed so far. It's very nice, and I like it. But yeah, the boys have been good with settling me in, and I like it.
How good's it been for you to come in at the early part of the week so it gives you a full week to get to know everybody ahead of this weekend's game?
I think it's always good. I think it builds up to the weekend. Building that relationship and the chemistry between players, knowing how certain players like to play, and what what could work well between me and say another striker or a player just in behind me is good. I think for the whole week is what you need going into the Saturday game. You don't want to just rock up on the Saturday not knowing what's going on and just play. You wanna have that whole week to settle in.
You seem to have settled in quite well, and you mentioned being welcomed in by the group. It's a good chemistry here, isn't it? Have you found that so far with the group?
Yeah, I found that very well. To be fair, yeah, I've noticed that it's a tight knit group. Everyone likes to get involved, and there's no one left out. Everyone's done well with making me feel welcome, and yeah, it's a great group.
That's exactly what you want, and for somebody who's experienced the league as well, albeit not played against us as a group, have you found the quality so far as well?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect when I come here, but the players are all sound. We all know what we're capable of. That's why we're here, and that's why they're in the position they are in the league, because they're all good footballers, and I've seen it out there today.
That's exactly it, and we go into this weekend's game against Accrington hoping to almost leapfrog them. I believe if we get the win, we go above them. They're 2 points ahead of us. You excited to get going now?
I'm very excited. I can't wait, and it's at home, so I can't wait to go out there and see the fans and play in front of them, and hopefully get the win and climb above them.
It's one of those, isn't it, where we're fighting at the right end of the table at this moment in time. There's something to aim for. Does that make it an attractive proposition for you as a player then to come into a club that's trying to get further up the table and trying to fight for those playoff places?
Yeah, definitely, because every game there's something to play for now, because we're trying to get up there, aren't we? So the competition element of it is already there. So already the mentality for us is winning games now and climbing up and trying to get into that playoff.
You mentioned competition as well. There's a handful of other strikers here at the club already. Competition's always healthy, isn't it? And it pushes everybody on there to try and be their best selves.
Yeah, it always gets you on the edge a little bit. Competition is always good. If it's healthy, it's always good. And it's healthy over here, just to put that one out there. And I think when you got strikers, for me, I always look for strikers, that are more experienced than me, older than me in the game, so I can learn a lot of them, and they've been very good with that for me so far.
So have you had many conversations with the others around you? Josh Gordon's obviously come in on a similar sort of deal to yourself. You've got Jamil Matt, Danny Johnson in there as well, Douglas, who's a similar age to yourself. There's a good, plethora of age and experience in there, isn't there?
Yeah, of course. It's always good being the younger one, because they always tend to give you more advice, which I always like to take. All the advice I can get, from they've been here, they've done it in the league, and so for me, I always like to take a moment to just maybe talk to them and say, what can I do better here? What can I do better there? But most of the time they just tell me anyway. So I think that's the best way to go about it, just to soak it in.
You've already scored 9 goals so far this season in all competitions. You'd be looking to keep up that fine run and hopefully push yourself into double figures.
That's what I'm hoping for. That was my target for the start of the season, and approaching mid-end of the season. That's still my goal, to get double figures, as many goals as possible.
And what else are you looking to get out of this loan spell? Obviously, we've still got 20 games, so there's still plenty for you to play for, isn't there?
Yeah, there's plenty for me to play for. That, like I said, that competition element of it. To climb up the table, get into the playoff position. But ultimately, for me, it's about goals. I just want to score as many goals as possible. It's the best feeling in the world.